Ever wondered how your furry friend always knows when you're feeling down or excited? They come cuddle up next to you when you're sad, and they're ready to play when you're happy. You see, dogs are pack animals, and in a pack, sensing energy is crucial for survival. Today we're diving into 10 unexpected ways dogs sense your mood. You'll be amazed by their ability to understand us. Dogs observe everything: how you move, how you stand, even the slightest shift in your weight. A drooping head, slumped shoulders, a hesitant step. These are all clear signals to your dog that you might be feeling down. On the other hand, a lively step, a wagging tail, and playful energy from you will tell your dog it's time for fun. Dogs are masters at reading energy, and our body language is a big part of how we communicate that. They're always watching and interpreting. When you're calm and assertive, your dog feels safe and secure. Have you ever noticed how your dog reacts to the tone of your voice? It's fascinating, isn't it? You could be saying the most nonsensical thing, but if your tone is harsh or angry, they might cower or walk away. This is because dogs are incredibly sensitive to the emotions behind our words. They don't just hear what we say, they feel it. You could be saying the silliest thing, but if your tone is harsh, they might cower or walk away. Dogs are masters at reading our emotions through our tone of voice. They can sense when we're upset, happy, or even anxious, just by the way we speak. That's because dogs don't just hear our words, they feel the emotions behind them. When you're happy, your voice takes on a higher pitch, a more melodic tone. Your dog can sense your joy and will likely respond with excitement and wagging tails. Think about it. When you're happy, your voice takes on a higher pitch, a more melodic tone. Your dog picks up on this and mirrors your happiness. They thrive on positive energy and can become more playful and affectionate. When you're sad, it's lower, slower, maybe even a bit shaky. Your dog will notice this change and may come to comfort you, sensing that you need their support. They are incredibly empathetic creatures. Dogs pick up on these subtle changes in pitch, volume, and rhythm. They are always listening and interpreting our emotional state. This is why it's so important to be mindful of how we speak to them. They might not understand the words you're saying, but they understand the emotions behind them. They can sense when you're stressed or relaxed, and they respond accordingly. Yelling or using a harsh tone will only scare your dog and damage the trust you've built. It's crucial to maintain a calm and gentle tone even when correcting their behavior. Speak to your dog with love and respect, even when you're training them. Positive reinforcement and a kind tone can go a long way in building a strong, trusting relationship. Make sure the song you're singing to your dog is a happy one. Your dog will appreciate the positive vibes and respond with love and loyalty. Remember, your tone of voice is a powerful tool in communicating with your furry friend. We all know dogs have an incredible sense of smell, hundreds of times more powerful than ours. But did you know they can also smell our emotions? Our bodies produce different chemicals depending on our emotional state. When we're stressed or anxious, we release certain hormones that have a distinct smell, even if we can't detect it ourselves. Dogs, with their superpowered noses, can pick up on these subtle changes in our scent. They can smell fear, anxiety, excitement, even happiness. This is why dogs are often used for therapy and emotional support. Your dog will pick up on your calmer scent and feel more at ease as well. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and it's true for our furry friends as well. Dogs have learned to read our emotions by looking into our eyes. A soft, loving gaze communicates safety and affection, while a hard stare can signal anger or aggression. When you make eye contact with your dog in a loving way, it releases oxytocin in both of your brains. Oxytocin is the love hormone, the chemical responsible for bonding and trust. However, it's important to remember that staring directly into a dog's eyes can be perceived as a challenge or a threat, especially by dogs they don't know. Dogs understand that language of love. Dogs are creatures of habit. They thrive on routine. From the moment they wake up to the time they go to bed, they rely on a predictable schedule to feel secure and happy. They know when it's time to eat, eagerly anticipating their meals at the same time each day. They know when it's time to walk, looking forward to their daily exercise and the chance to explore their surroundings. And they know when it's time to cuddle on the couch, cherishing those quiet moments of bonding with you. So, when your routine changes, it doesn't go unnoticed by your furry friend. They are highly perceptive and can sense even the smallest disruptions. It might be a change in your work schedule where you start leaving the house at different times, or coming home later than usual. A sudden change in your work schedule can be particularly jarring for them, as they are used to your presence and the timing of your comings and goings. Moving to a new house introduces a completely new environment filled with unfamiliar scents and sights. Even a change in your daily walk route can be unsettling for your dog, as they rely on familiar paths to feel secure. They might not understand why things are different, which can lead to anxiety or confusion. They may become more alert or even exhibit signs of stress. This anxiety or confusion can manifest in various ways, such as restlessness, pacing, or even changes in eating and sleeping habits. That's why it's important to introduce changes gradually, giving your dog time to adjust to new routines and environments. Allow them to explore new spaces at their own pace, and provide plenty of reassurance and positive reinforcement. Maintain a sense of normalcy and routine as much as possible, especially during times of transition. Keeping some elements of their old routine can help them feel more secure. Stick to familiar activities and playtimes and ensure they have their favorite toys and comfort items around. Exercise and playtime are great stress relievers for both you and your dog. Regular physical activity can help them burn off excess energy and reduce anxiety, making the transition smoother for everyone. Dogs are like emotional sponges, absorbing the energy around them. They have an incredible ability to sense our emotions and respond accordingly. This is why you might notice your dog acting differently depending on your mood. They're incredibly sensitive to our energy levels, and they often mirror our moods. If you're happy and energetic, your dog will likely be bouncing around, full of life. Conversely, if you're feeling down or stressed, your dog might become more subdued and quiet. If you're feeling low energy, your dog might be less playful and more inclined to cuddle up next to you. They seem to understand when we need comfort and companionship, offering their presence as a form of support. On the flip side, when you're feeling energized and upbeat, your dog will pick up on that too. They'll be more active, ready to play, and eager to engage in fun activities with you. They'll be more playful, more eager to go for walks, and their tails will be wagging with joy. This mutual exchange of energy can create a stronger bond between you and your dog, making your time together even more enjoyable. This is why it's so important to be mindful of your own energy when you're around your dog. Your emotional state can significantly impact their behavior and well-being. Taking care of your mental and emotional health is not just beneficial for you, but for your furry friend as well. If you're feeling stressed or anxious, take some time for yourself to relax and de-stress. Engage in activities that help you unwind, whether it's meditating, taking a walk, or simply sitting quietly in nature. When you're calm and balanced, they're more likely to be calm and balanced too. This harmonious relationship can lead to a happier, healthier life for both you and your dog, fostering a deep and lasting connection. You might find this hard to believe, but dogs can sense changes in your heart rate. When we're calm and relaxed, our heart rate slows and our breathing becomes more regular. Dogs can sense this shift in our physiology, and they respond by feeling safe and secure. However, when we're stressed or anxious, our heart rate increases and our breathing becomes shallow and rapid. Dogs can pick up on these subtle changes in our heartbeat and breathing, and they often mirror our anxiety. Slow, deep breaths can help to regulate your heart rate and calm your nerves, and your dog will feel the difference. Your dog is a reflection of you. Just like humans, dogs communicate through facial expressions. They've learned to associate certain facial expressions with certain emotions, and they respond accordingly. A smile, for example, is a universally recognized sign of happiness and friendliness. When you smile at your dog, they see the crinkling around your eyes, the upturned corners of your mouth, and they feel loved and accepted. On the other hand, a frown, furrowed brows, and a tense jaw signal displeasure or anger. So, the next time you interact with your dog, pay attention to your facial expressions. Let your love for them shine through in your eyes and your smile. Did you know that dogs can sense changes in your breathing patterns? Just like with your heartbeat, your breath reveals your emotional state. When you're stressed or anxious, your breathing becomes shallow and rapid. Dogs pick up on this change in your breathing, and they might mirror your anxiety by panting, pacing, or whining. On the other hand, when you're calm and relaxed, your breathing slows and deepens. Slow, deep breaths can help to regulate your nervous system and calm your mind, and as you breathe deeply, imagine sending calming energy to your dog. Physical touch is a powerful way to connect with your dog and communicate your love and affection. When you pet your dog, your touch releases endorphins in their brain, which have mood-boosting and pain-relieving effects. But dogs can also sense your mood through your touch. A gentle stroke, a warm embrace, a playful scratch behind the ears, these all communicate love, acceptance, and security. So the next time you pet your dog, do it with intention. Let your touch be an expression of your love and appreciation for your furry friend. Dogs are truly amazing creatures. They understand us in ways we're only beginning to discover. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content about our furry friends. Remember, your dog is always there for you, sensing your mood and ready to offer unconditional love.